use at home. All you need is a mat and some type of strap. And you can use this, or I've even used the exercise bands sometimes. So anyway, let's get started. We'll just start sitting down and taking a deep breath in as you bring your arms up, and exhale. In and exhale. And in, one more time, in. And now reach the right hand and then the left, right, and left. And now grab both hands, lean over to the right or to the left, and take a deep breath. And now lean over to the right, deep breath. Good. Open your arms, bring your shoulders down and back. Open that chest, and then roll forward, reaching toward the wall in front of you. Shoulders and head are dropped. Back of your hands go together, and then open. And again, back of your hands together, reach forward. And open. Just make sure not to hold your breath. Sometimes when we're stretching, it's easy to hold your breath. Reach forward. Awesome. Open. Great. Bring your right arm across. Press it in. Not on the elbow, just the upper arm. Having good posture. Our stomach's in. Chin is lifted and shoulders are down and back. And opposite side, bring your left arm across, press. Taking deep breaths during this stretch. Okay, bring your right arm, right hand down your back. With your left hand, you can press on the elbow. This is a tricep stretch for the back of your arm. And then the opposite side. Take deep breaths. Good. Okay, put your right hand down, left arm reaching over. And then the left hand down and the right reaches over. Okay, now grab both hands at your waist. Shoulders are down and back. Open your chest. And you can hold this stretch, or you can lift your hands up for a fuller stretch. Good. Now look to the left. Hold this stretch. And to the right, and hold. Now tilt your head to the right and take your right hand, bring it up, just give a little press. And then tilt to the left and take your left hand, little press. Awesome. Okay, bring both legs out in front of you. Bring your toes back toward your body. I lift my heels off the ground, but you can just bring your toes back. If that's hard, you can use a strap. Just put around and help pull those back. Awesome. Okay, now for this one, you keep your right leg straight, cross the left leg over, and you can either take your arm and hook it onto your knee, or I like to press my elbow with the opposite side of my knee. Then take your left hand behind you, and we're twisting. Core is nice and tall, but you're trying to relax it to let it twist. And try to look at the wall behind you Again, not holding your breath. Left leg straight, right leg crosses over, press. The right hand behind you, and you're twisting. As you exhale, see if your body will allow it to twist a little more. And now bring the bottom of your feet together. This is a butterfly stretch. Knees are going out. I use my elbows to push on my knees, or push on the inside of my legs to push those knees out. And now come up on your mat. We're going to bring the right foot forward. This bottom part should be perpendicular to the ground, but this is a hip flexor stretch, so it's about bringing the left hip forward. That right one is supporting. This is where the stretch is. Push that hip forward and hold. And now let's do the other side. Left foot forward, but it's about the right hip. This is your hip flexor stretch. Pushing forward, holding. And then bring your knees pretty close together. We're going to push our hips out to the left and hold. And then out to the right and hold. Now bring your right leg straight up behind you, cross it over to the left, and look over your left shoulder, back at your toes. It's kind of putting your body into a U. You should be able to feel the stretch. Good through the right side of your body. Okay, now the opposite. Left leg goes straight out, crosses over, look over at your toes. Good. Now push your butt up in the air, push your hip and heels back, drop your head and shoulders. This is called the downward dog. And then bend your right leg and push your left heel down. And then bend your left leg and push your right heel down. Now both heels. Again, head and shoulders are dropped. And you're breathing. Good. Come down on your knees. Knees are about shoulder width apart. Reach up with your left hand up to the ceiling, looking up. And then this is called thread the needle. Take your arm and press it through your opposite arm and leg. And rest your shoulder and head on the mat and hold. And breathe. And now we'll do the opposite. Reach up with the right hand, reaching up, looking up at the ceiling. And then bring it through your arm and leg to thread the needle. And resting on the mat. Good. Now, I bring my knees about hip width apart. Sit your hips back, hands reaching out the opposite way. You can actually rest your head on the mat. This is called the child's pose. Take some deep breaths. Good. Now up on all fours, this is the cat-cow. Bring your stomach toward the ground, face is lifted toward looking at the wall in front of you, and then slowly rotate, dropping the head and arching the back to the ceiling. And now slowly rotate again, stomach toward the ground, face is lifted, and then back down. Back is arched to the ceiling. Good. Now on your stomach, bring your arms into your side. And just hold this stretch right here. Elbows tucked into your side. If you want more of a stretch, you can come up on your hands, or you can stay right here. And now come down on your stomach, take your right hand, grab your right foot and pull it in. This is for your quadricep stretch. You should be able to feel it through the front of your leg, of your thigh. And now let's do the opposite. Take your left hand and reach back and grab your left foot. If it's hard to grab, you can use a strap around your ankle or your foot to pull it in. And hold that. And then over on your back. And pull both knees in. Hike them into your chest. Take a deep breath. Your back is melted into the floor. And now rock your legs, your body, left to right. Rocking slowly. This is for a good back massage. And now drop your right leg and hold your left knee in. Take a deep breath. Now drop your left leg and pull your right knee in. Again, take a deep breath here. The right foot on the ground, left foot comes up, and we're going to point toes and flex the foot. Point and flex. And then take your foot into a circle. This is for an ankle rotation. And then the opposite direction. Put that foot down and bring the right foot up, point and flex. Point, flex, and take it into a circle. Opposite direction. Good. Now take your strap, put it under your left foot, strap in each hand, and your leg can be straight or slightly bent, and pull it in toward your head. Take a deep breath, bring it in a little closer. You're holding that stretch, you can feel it through the back of your leg. And now put both straps in your left hand and let your leg fall out to the left. Think of letting the weight of your leg carry it down. Trying to relax your hip and legs so they can get a full stretch. Now keeping your leg there, add in your right knee. So pull in that right knee, your legs are in a V. Your back is pressing into the ground. Take some deep breaths. Now drop your right leg so it's straight on the ground. Bring that leg up and put the straps into your right hand. Your left arms can go out to the side, pressing into the ground. Think of keeping that shoulder on the ground while you cross your leg over to the right, allowing your core to twist. Take some deep breaths. As you exhale, see if your body can stretch a little further. Change the straps in under the right foot now. Strap in each hand, pulling it into your head, toward your head. Again, leg can be straight or slightly bent. Deep breaths. And now both straps in your right hand and let the leg fall over to the right. Now pull in the left knee. So your legs are in a V. You're taking deep breaths. Now drop the left leg. Bring your right leg up and put the straps into your left hand. Put your right arm out to the side. Keep it on the ground, especially your right shoulder, and cross that leg over to the left. Allow your body to twist. Don't hold your breath. Take deep breaths. Stretching should be done minimum 2 to 3 days a week, but really stretching every day would be awesome. Lift it up. Put your strap off to the side and take your left foot onto your right knee and pull your right knee in toward your head. Hold that stretch. Okay, now right foot on the left knee. Pull that left knee in toward your head. Good. Now both legs straight on the ground, toes pointed toward that wall, and hands reaching up and over your head, reaching toward the opposite wall. Take a deep breath here. This is a good full body stretch. And bring your arms out to the side, palms up, open your chest. Deep breath. And bring those arms up. Cross them over onto your body for a big hug. Now bring your arms up to the ceiling and just rotate your hands in a circle. Good, opposite direction. Now the right palm facing up to the ceiling. With your left hand, pull back on the fingers. Your arm is straight. And now left palm to the ceiling, pull back on the fingers. Great. Now slowly sit up. We're going to put our legs out in a V. Just take the left arm and reach out over to the right leg. And breathe. And then take your right arm and reach over toward the left leg. And breathe. Awesome. Now just lean over toward the right leg. And over toward the left. Okay, slowly stand up. We're going to just take some deep breaths to end. We're gonna have feet about hip width apart. Squat down, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reach up, exhale. And then the last time, inhale, reach, 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 and exhale. I hope you enjoyed that stretch.